Hello everybody and welcome back to the Monster Madness YouTube channel where we talk all things spooky. And yes, I know it's been a while. Yes, I had to uncover my camera from dust and debris and a bunch of other stuff, and I had to dig it back out again because really there hasn't been much happening in the Halloween community. Sorry about not posting for a while. I do plan on posting once a week again. The 2 times a week, I was trying to post twice a week for you guys, but really, twice a week, I felt like, there wasn't a lot happening. There's not really a lot that happens this time of year, and posting 2 times a week, that's using 2 ideas in 1 week, rather than 1 idea a week. I could spread it out a little bit further with 1 video a week, so that's what I'm going to stick to, if that makes sense, because I ran out of content. I didn't know what to post. So I kind of just posted some magic tricks, and those didn't do very well, so I just decided not to post. But yes, now we are back because Lowes has finally released some of their official demo videos for some of their animatronics, as well as the stock photos and some of the listings. So, without further ado, let's get right into today's video. Okay, so let's start with our first prop here. This video, the demo video, is going to be for the Lowes Pumpkin Jumpscare Animatronic. So let's take a look.
I have the perfect resting place picked out just for you. Walk no further. Death surrounds you.
Okay, so as you can see, this thing is actually pretty cool. It actually has a very good jump scare, I think. Probably one of the better jump scares in the past couple of years of any animatronic. You can see he's holding the pumpkin, and then it shoots up actually pretty fast. I was pretty darn surprised on how fast it actually shoots up to scare you. The skull inside doesn't like move its mouth, but it does say some phrases. And I do like that his eyes light up white and the pumpkin actually lights up orange. I really like that, and I think this prop is definitely 100% worth it in my opinion, and especially because we learned from my previous Lowes videos. If you haven't seen those, go check them out. But we know that these props are going to be run by battery power, and for battery power, that is actually pretty amazing animation. It's just, I don't know how long the batteries are going to last, but this prop is a really good start to their lineup for this year, and this thing is absolutely amazing. So, let's move on to our next prop. This prop right here is going to be the Lowes Grave Zombie Animatronic. So, let's take a look. Okay, so you guys already knew my opinion about this if you've seen my Lowes videos. Again, if you haven't, go check them out. But yeah, this prop, okay, I thought it was just going to be like a black box attached to a tombstone. I thought it looked extremely dumb. I didn't really like it at first. But now that I'm seeing it, like the actual demo video, this thing is actually a really, really, really good jump scare. I really like this thing, and I probably would purchase it in my opinion. It does have like the tombstone, but in the front of it, it also looks like part of the tombstone. It looks like a stone mausoleum-esque burial plot type thing. I don't know, but they made it blend in very, very well, and it's something that you would never expect just like walking by this thing. This thing is actually pretty amazing. It's a lot better than I thought it was going to be. And another great jump scare prop, probably a better one that we've seen in the last couple of years. We haven't really gotten a lot of good jump scare props. I mean, yes, we had Gordo last year at Spirit Halloween, but I just don't think his jump was fast enough. But these actually look pretty cool, and they jump up really quickly, and they're battery powered, so you can stick them anywheres, and I really like this thing. And again, the battery power is great, because if you are a home haunter, right, and you put out these props, or you're just the avid Halloween decorator, right, these things are not made for the weather. They all say indoor use or outdoor covered use. They're not built for the rain, so it's good with the battery power because you can stick them out and bring them back in at the end of the night without having to worry about a power cord or getting power out there or anything, and you can literally just stick them anywhere, and these things are absolutely great. So yeah, I really like this tombstone, and thumbs up for me. Let's move on to our next prop. This next one is going to be the Lowes Captain Animatronic. Let's take a look.
Welcome, lost soul. Prepare yourself for the journey, for I'll be swift as the tide that come in, to take you away by the hand of darkness that arrives without warning before the break of day.
Okay, so yeah, this thing is pretty cool. You remember seeing this in my preview. I do like him, but I just personally wouldn't buy him because I don't do a nautical theme. Again, like I said, a lot of these props, Lowes has a great nautical lineup this year, as well as some of the other people out there also bringing out some nautical stuff as well. But I personally would not purchase this because I just don't have a nautical theme. But if you have a pirate nautical theme, or just like an underwater theme, and just something like along the lines of that, definitely would recommend this thing. This thing has, if the blue light is actually included in the wheel, this thing already has built-in lighting. That would be even better. This thing looks great. I like how he drives the wheel, kind of moves back and forth. He says some phrases, but that's pretty much all I have to say about him because, again, I wouldn't really purchase him, and so I really don't have a big opinion on these nautical props, but without further ado, let's move on to the next prop. This next one is going to be the Lowes Deep Sea Diver Animatronic, so let's take a look.
I know they're down here. I just can't see them yet. Oh, there they are. I've never seen anything like this. I'll at least get one before they get me.
Okay, this thing, the way it lights up with the skull inside is actually amazing, and I do really like this thing. This thing is pretty cool, and it would be cool to actually own the stick behind me, but again, I don't have a nautical theme, so I wouldn't really consider purchasing this unless I stuck it behind me. But this thing looks pretty cool. He's actually pretty creepy. I like the way that the inside lights up and it looks foggy and stuff. And this overall thing just gives me like you're stuck under the ocean, very, very deep, and it's very scary. This is like, that's what that's giving. But like, I really like this thing. He has some really cool phrases, but again, I can't really say too much because I don't really know a lot about nautical stuff. But this thing seems pretty cool, and I'm very excited to look forward to the whole Lowes lineup this year. So without further ado, let's move on to our next prop. Alright, here is, the next one is going to be the Lowes Halloween Siren Witch. So let's get right into this video.
The churning seas cast a spell evil to keep, summoning monsters to rise from the deep. This evil curse from my wretched lips. I am the destroyer of souls and sinker of ships.
Okay, so this thing is actually pretty cool. I do like this witch, and you guys already know my opinion about witches. But this thing is actually pretty cool. I like the servo movement that it has, the ultra-realistic servos. in it. This thing is really cool, and it just looks great. It has a couple phrases and stuff, and you can see it's like head turns like this, and it puts his hand up, and you can see it has like an actual like webbed hand. So, and I like the eyes, how it, like they actually blink. I thought that was a really good touch too. I like where they're going with like the ultra realistic movement with the servos and stuff like that. So yeah, thumbs up for me. But again, nautical theme, not too much to say. Also Witch, not too much to say because I'm not a big fan of Witch, as you guys know. So let's move on to the next prop, shall we? The next one we're going to look at is the 2024 Lowes Halloween Handstand Clown Animatronic. So let's take a look. Okay, so this thing is actually pretty cool, and I do like this thing. He has some really cool movement. Like I said, his legs were kicking back and forth. I said that in my other Lowes video. His head is turning around. He has a very, very creepy laugh that I do like. His eyes look ultra realistic, and I really like that. And this thing just looks so cool. It's very interesting seeing what it actually looks like now, him balancing on the pins and stuff. This is our, I think, if I'm not wrong, this is the first prop that we have that stands upside down. If I'm wrong, let me know in the comments if there's any other props that stand upside down. But again, this thing is really cool. I really like everything about him, his animation, his sound, the way his neck twists. Just something very unique that we've never gotten before. And again, the battery power is amazing. So yeah, without further ado, let's move on to our next prop. Okay, this next one is going to be the Lowes Halloween Zombie Fisherman Animatronic. Let's take a look.
I've joined the soulless dead that crawl out of the waters under the light of the moon. So join me as we make our way back into the depths of the darkness.
Okay, so I really don't like this one. This one's very unimpressive to me. The hook looks extremely fake, and the tentacles coming out of the mouth, and the way he talks is like perfectly, like it doesn't even make any sense. Like he talks like me and you do, right? But he has something sticking out of his mouth, and he just doesn't have a lot of animation. And I feel like this is probably one of the cheaper props for this year, and I don't like this guy. He looks very cheap, and his animation isn't too good, and I mean the sound is great, but it just doesn't make sense because he has tentacles in his mouth, and if you have something in your mouth, you see what I mean? You can't talk because like your mouth is stuck open, so this thing just doesn't make any sense to me, and I don't like it. So this one actually gets a thumbs down from me for this year. I think it's my first thumbs down on this channel, yeah. So, without further ado, let's move on to the next one. Okay, so the next one was something that I was very, very, extremely excited for. If you guys remember my first Lowes video, I told you guys I was really excited for this prop. We have the official demo video of the Lowes Halloween 12-foot Gravedigger. So let's take a look at this guy.
Who dares enter the Master's abode? Your soul shall be vanquished to the deepest, darkest dungeon if you do not leave now.
Okay, one word. Wow. This thing is absolutely amazing, and now I need this guy. This guy is better than I thought he was going to be. Oh my gosh, his animation. I mean, he doesn't have a lot of animation. His head turns, but he has those realistic eyes that blink and stuff, and the way he talks and his lines and stuff, and his creepy laugh and his big shovel and his bag with the skeleton. It's just all perfect. The proportions look better in this video than they did in the actual like leaks video that I did, but this thing, this is amazing. I need this guy, hands down. You most likely will be seeing this guy on this channel in the future at some point. But this guy is absolutely amazing, and I really, really love him. 2 thumbs up from me. Absolutely love this guy. Yeah. Let's move on to our next prop. So far, Lowes this year is a big win from me. Alright, the next prop we're going to look at is the Lowes Halloween Rapping Reaper. So let's take a look.
Trick or treat, yo, smell these feet. Huh. Give me something good to eat. I want candy, and it better be quick. Give me the king size, or I'll be bringing the trick. 1, 2, 3, and 4. Reapers are coming when you hear that knock on the door. I'll say boo, 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 boo. Ah!
What the did I just watch? What is this thing, man? This thing is... I can already see this becoming a legend of Halloween animatronics. This thing is so goofy. Oh my lord, the last time I think I seen a prop as goofy as this thing, I think it was Johnny Punk from Spirit Halloween. This thing is... Somebody had to do this as a joke, right? I mean, this is like for the friendly side of Halloween, but this thing is just... The voice doesn't match at all. This thing is just so goofy. I would not buy this thing. Wow, this is giving My Name is Lewis vibes.
I am not a jack-o'-lantern. My name is Lewis.
But this thing is great. That's all I have to say about this guy. Alright, let's move on to the next one. Alright, these next 3 are going to be from the hit series on Netflix, Wednesday. If you guys remember, they came out with a lot of animatronics from Wednesday. And they released 3 of the demo videos. So we have, right here, we have Cousin It, Wednesday, and Crackstone. Joseph Crackstone, that's his name, yeah. In order, I'll do them in that order, and we'll go ahead and take a look at these demos here.
I will not stop till I've expunged this new world of every outcast. Godless creatures! My vengeance will be swift and true.
Okay, first we'll start off with Cousin It. First of all, this animatronic is very, very basic, but I do like it, and we haven't had a Cousin It animatronic yet, let alone a Wednesday Addams animatronic, let alone Joseph Crackstone animatronic, but that's because Joseph Crackstone was just in the series just recently. But I do like Cousin It. I think he's cool. I think a lot of Addams Family fans are going to really like him. I like how he just kind of bobs to like the Addams Family song. I do like that. So this thing is really cool, and yeah, he looks pretty cool. And again, this is what I would expect for a Cousin animatronic. Although I did think he was going to have some of his like his lines, so to say, like in the film. You know how he like talks. You know, I'm talking about like the way he talks. I thought he was going to say something like that, or like I don't know. But him dancing to the Addams Family song is okay too. Let's move on to the Wednesday animatronic. For those of you who haven't seen Wednesday, go check it out on Netflix. A very good series. But as you can see, Wednesday is kind of going like this as she's dancing to a song known as the Goo Goo Muck by the Cramps, which is the song that she was dancing to in the film at the dance, in the dance scene. It went viral all over TikTok. It would only make sense. This thing actually looks very, very alike Jenna Ortega, which is the actor that played Wednesday. It looks very much like her, very similar. I do like it, and I like how it goes and dances like she did in the movie to the actual song that she danced to in her iconic dress. I do like this, and again, it would be very good for Wednesday Addams Family, or even Addams Family fans as well. So let's move on to our third and final Addams Family animatronic, Wednesday animatronic, which is Joseph Crackstone. Now this thing, actually, it looks pretty cool, and you can see it has a jump scare, kind of, where it kind of blows smoke out of the mouth and pops at the end of the stick. I'm assuming it's going to be some sort of sound effect. But he looks pretty cool, but he's a little bit basic, his animation and stuff. Again, like with all these props, and this is probably the least likely one that I would buy. I don't think he's going to do very well. Although he is pretty cool, he's just not for me. But big fans of the show definitely would buy him. And I do think that Lowes has one hell of a lineup this year. So yeah, that is all I have for you guys today. So, if you like this video, please give this video a thumbs up. Hit that subscribe button down below. Hit those post notifications so you never miss a new video from me. And until next Saturday, I can finally say that again, stay spooky.